Hello, everybody. Another week. I'm pleased to say that no individuals have COVID, despite the fact that it's making its massive reoccurrence. And colleagues, we have 14 off, which typically means that they will be away for 6 days, assuming that nothing untoward beyond the normal COVID symptoms happen. Fortunately, it hasn't, so that's good, but it is starting to get to the area of being disruptive. Obviously, if you've got that number of people off, it starts to sort of break up the different shifts and so on like that. But we will make that work. Vaccinations are rolling, and I do please encourage everybody and do remind everybody that the number of people who have been vaccinated, who go on to get COVID and actually do not have significant symptoms is minimal. So please do have your vaccinations, as I have done, and I can testify to other than just a very sore arm for a couple of days. Anne's arm was much sorer than mine, but then we're a competitive couple. So apart from that, really nothing, and I have not heard anything from anybody else either. Colleagues, cost of living. While, we're all being hit by cost of living, and for us, it's massively important. I'm pleased to say that the actions that we have taken previously have meant that even with the increase in the living wage and what's considered to be the living wage, we are actually 10p an hour higher than the living wage. And if you then add the loyalty attendance bonus of another 44p, we are 54 pence higher than the living wage, which is really important. Otherwise, we would run out of colleagues as the staffing issues are still very, very dramatic within the sector. So I'm pleased to say that. Also, we have our £400 this month for Refer a Friend. We normally offer colleagues £300, but this month it's a bonus £400 to refer a friend. So that makes a lot of difference to your cost of living, to anyone's cost of living if they do refer a friend. I would also like to remind everybody about the 4% loyalty attendance bonus. I mean, that is a massive amount extra on top of what people are earning. And all you have to do to earn it is to turn up as intended, and unless you have a very, very good and legitimate reason for not, and you go through all the processes, otherwise you will be stripped away from part of your loyalty attendance bonus. But in 4 months, you can earn 4%, and that's really significant. And on the minimum level that anybody comes into who are over 18, that's 44 pence an hour. Rapid payments and for rapid shifts. Just to repeat that, what we do is if outside of people's of colleagues' contracted hours, they pick up a rapid shift, which is a shift that's determined as being a shift that needs to happen within the next 7 days, then the colleague can pick it up and they will get paid within 24 hours of completing the shift. And that, I know, is a fantastic way to help people in difficult times to top up. Anyway, that's that. I'm pleased to say that we are doing our contribution back into the community. We ran a Macmillan coffee morning, and it was run at Bardney. It was done day ops. Lots of individuals came along, and we raised a great £200 for Macmillan. So that's great. Spencer's Ball, that raised a fantastic £2,180 for our charity, our in-house charity, Say Hello. And I'm pleased to say that Say Hello is contributing to Club 87 so that individuals who are less fortunate than our sons and daughters who live out in the community are being sponsored to be able to go there. We're also putting on boogie nights and boogie bingo, not boogie nights, boogie bingo, and movie nights. And again, we're using Say Hello to help people with their transport who are out in the community, not being supported by us, to come and participate in those nights as well, which is great because that also creates social integration for our own individuals. So on that happy note that we are all trying to make things happen in great ways that work for the individuals, for our colleagues, but also work for the wider community, I'd like to wish you a really great weekend and a great week, and catch up with you next week. All of the best.